At Adornus, safety is a state of mind, not just a goal. This mindset reflects our culture and the quality and ownership of our work. Our goal is always zero accidents and injuries. We want every employee to be safety-focused and mindful of hazards to themselves and to others. Visitors to the facility must be escorted at all times by a company employee who will ensure that they follow all safety rules, such as no sandals or open-toed shoes are allowed in the production area. Long hair must be securely fastened and remove any items that can be drawn into machinery. No loose, flowing clothing is allowed while operating any machine. Personal protective equipment. Employees must wear safety glasses to protect vision from airborne particles, and composite or steel-toed shoes are required. Gloves and other protective equipment may be required for specific jobs. Work area and machinery operation. Employees should keep aisles, stairways, and exits clear of obstruction, and keep your work area, machinery, and all company facilities clean and neat. Only operate machinery or equipment once you are trained and authorized to do so. Do not start any hazardous job without being completely familiar with its safety protocols. When in doubt, check with your supervisor or team lead. Verify all safety attachments are in place and properly adjusted before operating any machine. Never use or operate defective equipment or broken hand tools. Report them to your supervisor or team lead immediately. Shut off equipment and put tools away when not in use. Do not attempt to repair or adjust machinery unless authorized to do so. Stay alert to potential hazards around you, including less obvious ones, such as the UV machine. The UV light can burn your eyes, so do not look directly into it. Avoid startling or disturbing coworkers who are operating machinery. Horseplay will not be tolerated. Team lift items which are too bulky or too heavy to be handled by one person. Ask for assistance as needed. Material handling. Material handlers must always be mindful of other workers while operating forklifts. Handlers should stack all materials neatly to ensure piles are stable. Everyone should be aware of forklift movement and show courtesy to power truck operators. Electrical and fire safety. Proper lockout, tagout procedures must be strictly followed to repair or adjust machinery. Only 3-prong electrical cords are allowed to be used at this facility. All employees should follow housekeeping program requirements to ensure that flammable or combustible materials do not accumulate in the work area. Do not block emergency exit routes, fire boxes, power disconnect switches, control panels, or safety equipment such as eyewash stations and fire extinguishers. Fire extinguishers are located throughout the facility and should be used by trained employees only. Employees must obtain authorization from the Safety and Environmental Coordinator before performing heat or open flame operations. Welding is only allowed in fire-safe areas if proper precautions are taken. Evacuation procedures and severe weather safe spots. If there is an evacuation order, all employees and any visitors must leave the work area immediately by the nearest safe exit. Proceed quickly and quietly to the designated evacuation muster point. Once at the evacuation muster point, all employees and visitors should be accounted for. Do not leave without permission from the senior employee present. Become familiar with the location of severe weather safe spots. If severe weather is announced, all employees and visitors must immediately proceed to the designated safe spot. Hazardous communications. Adornus will provide employees with information and training on hazardous chemicals at the time of their initial assignment, annually, and whenever a new chemical is introduced into their work area. Chemicals must be stored in approved locations, with flammable liquids stored apart from toxic and corrosive chemicals. Any contractor or vendor bringing chemicals on site must provide the appropriate hazard information on these substances. The personal safety and health of each Adornus employee is of primary importance. Never take chances with safety protocols. Employees who willfully jeopardize their own safety or the safety of their coworkers will be disciplined, up to and including termination. If you're unsure, you're unsafe. So ask for clarification as needed. Remember, our goal is always zero accidents and injuries.